Hi, you're here with Alex Mroz, and you're on my Washington State hiking blog. Coming to you now from Pullman, Washington, at the Washington State University campus. Today, I wanted to talk about my trip and little adventure to Mount Pilchuck State Park in Granite Falls, Washington. This hike was one of the best hikes I can honestly ever say I've done, and that's why I'm recording this uh, to let you know about how great of a trip it was. Mount Pilchuck rises 1 mile around the surrounding countryside. It's perched on the western edge of the Cascades. Has some of the best panoramic views of these parts, and it's historical to this area. It's one of the best hikes in the state of Washington, and is notably at the top of the list on the Washington Trails Association. This hike's not very difficult. Overall, I would say that each year, not many hikers end up injuring themselves at all, which is very refreshing. It's only 5.4 miles round trip with an elevation gain of 2,200 feet. The highest point is 5,300 feet. This hike, it's really awesome because it has like two sides to it. You start out in this dense coniferous like cedar forest, and the air is some of the purest air I can honestly say I've ever breathed. It's quite awesome. Moss hanging off of every tree. Just trees that haven't really been touched for like hundreds of years, which is really cool to see. And it's nice, it's refreshing that I live in a state like Washington where we have such an abundance of them, because I don't really know what I'd do without all the nature around me. It's really influenced who I am as a person. Anyway, though, so getting back to the hike, Pilchuck, as you start out through this coniferous forest, you'll just notice how dense everything is, the foliage and all the trees. You'll go past several streams as you encounter the trail. However, once you reach the 2 mile marker, it takes you to kind of like the eastern edge of the hike, and you'll have a nice viewing area of Everett Bay, and in fact the Olympic Peninsula, which is really awesome over the Puget Sound. You can see that. It's one of the best views I've ever seen in my entire life. However, it's not the best view on this trip, which is awesome. Once you hit that 2 mile marker, you start to head back west inland, and from that point, you'll see like this big rock face and rock formation, kind of by the Lake 22 hike almost. And when we went and did it this summer in June, it was still covered in snow. So, just FYI for all you hikers. This trail does have a little bit of snow on it as you get to the top almost year round, so just prepare for that, brace for that. With that said, once you make it towards the summit, like 0.5 miles out, you'll be faced to overcome a little bit of adversity with a huge amount of rock boulders. There's these huge rock formations that you do have to climb over, and I know I did say it was an easy hike. That's what Washington Trails Association gave it, but I don't know if they really added this into their results of how difficult it was, because when we brought my friend's girlfriend along with us, she did struggle a little bit with this, and she said it took away from some of the enjoyment of the hike. So just FYI, that's one of the problems with this hike. But as I said, once you get over this little rock formation that you have to climb, you will reap the benefits, because the panoramic view once you get to the top is parallel to none. It is unbelievable. I cannot speak any more highly of it. There's a little viewing area at the top, this little white hut, and it overlooks everything to the north. You have Mount Vernon and some of the Cascades, and then to the east you have all of the Cascades, and it's pretty awesome. And then you look south, turn around, you will see Mount Rainier, all the way down by Tacoma, which is pretty awesome. I couldn't believe I could see Mount Rainier from all the way up here. But once you turn to the west, this is my favorite part of the hike. You'll get to see, like I said earlier, you get to see the Olympic Peninsula, then you see the Puget Sound, but then you can even see Seattle. Then across from Lake Washington, you can see my hometown of Bellevue, Washington. And I remember I was up there with one of my best friends, and we were just like sitting up there for like an hour, and we just couldn't get over the fact that this was like one of the most beautiful places we'd ever been to, and we never really wanted to leave. So, yeah, that is my hiking story and hiking evaluation of Mount Pilchuck State Park and the Mount Pilchuck hike. I hope that you enjoyed what I had to say, and thank you for listening.